to my presentation on theater and museums. My name is Josh Zuniga, and today we're going to be talking about some of the cool things about theater museums, how it works, and how it helps, So let's get started. The history about theater and museums. Now, there isn't a specific date about when this, whole cool idea started, but it can be tracked back to around 100 years ago. There's a time frame on when it started. And now we're going to move on to how it works. All right. So how my little cape is getting in the way. How does it work? Now you take two concepts or two separate subjects. You have theater and you have museums. Now museums, of course, are a place where you go watch and you go see artifacts, exhibitions. Kind of boring. You got theater, plays. You can sit down, watch cool plays. Now what happens when you combine both of these two things together? You get a cool concept, So now you have a museum and you have theater. So whenever you go to a museum, there might be a theater to where you can go watch a show now. And now museums take advantage of this, So instead of, having to go to a museum and, just standing there reading exhibitions, not really understanding what's going on, museums now can use theater as a way to educate people. How does it work? All right. It allows history to come to life. It allows audience to see how these exhibits or this artifact, how it was used, or it allows emotion to be shown to audiences. Because whenever you go to a museum and you read about something, you're just reading about it. You're not really feeling the emotion that's going on in that certain place, that certain time. So theater really allows the audience, to receive or to see that emotion. Why does it work? All right, give me a second. Why does it work? All right, the way it works or why it works is because, let's be honest here. A lot of people think museums are boring. All right, you just have to go. The whole concept behind museums is you go to a museum, you just go read about stuff, you go see stuff, you might see something cool here and there, but it's something that a lot of people just don't do. But whenever you combine theater into a museum, a museum might show a play about something interesting that people might want to go look at. So now a museum attracts a wider audience. It attracts more people to come watch a show. And then, like I said, instead of people having to go read or, just stand there, instead of them having to walk around and look, they're sitting down, they're watching history, in real life. Another thing it allows museums to do is to choose specific stories or plays they might want to play out on a specific date. For example, July 4th, Independence Day. A museum might want to show, a play about how the Declaration of Independence was signed. Now, some challenges. Some of the challenges museums face are the space or stage, in a specific museum, how they're going to build it or how it has to look. Finding a playwright, that might be hard because now a museum has to find a playwright or someone to write a story and they want someone good. Marketing. A lot of museums run into marketing problems because they don't know who they want to target with their specific story or how they want to do it. Now, in conclusion, theater museums is something cool. It might be something that a lot of people don't appreciate now, but now that you know the facts, it's something cool.